What is going on, everybody? Today I'll be doing the top 3 best Nickelodeon shows of all time. I actually do really like Nickelodeon, and there's a lot of great shows, but I chose 3. These 3 are great cartoons in my opinion. So yeah, let's get to it. So coming in at number 3 is early SpongeBob SquarePants, seasons 1, 2, 3, the first movie, and the second movie. I really did enjoy the second movie. And Boss Potato, I know you hate SpongeBob, but the early SpongeBob was great. Like, it was fun to watch. The comedy was really good. They were really fun to watch. And I like the animation. Well, the animation's still good, but like the animation, to me, I can kind of notice it. But yeah, and I love the characters. I love SpongeBob. I love Sandy. I love Squidward. I love Patrick. I love Gary. I love Mr. Krabs. I love Plankton. I love them all. And SpongeBob is like one of the most iconic cartoon characters of all time, next to Bugs Bunny and I don't know. Can't really think right now. I'm gonna say Johnny Bravo. Yeah, that seems good. But yeah, early SpongeBob. SpongeBob now is mediocre. I mean, it's still watchable in my opinion. Like, it's just, dumb fun. It's watchable. Yeah, SpongeBob. Early SpongeBob, awesome. Coming in at number 2 is Invader Zim. A lot of people might have thought that this would be my number 1. Granted, it did come on my top 10 top 5 favorite cartoons list, but when I get to my number 1, I'll explain why that wasn't on my list. So yeah, Invader Zim is amazing. I absolutely love this show. This show is so freaking good. I love the characters. I love Dib. I love Zim. I love Gur. I love Gaz. I love the animation. I love the stories. I love it. It's great, man. I probably, not much, but I'll probably go into more detail in my top 5 favorite cartoons list. So yeah, Invader Zim is amazing. If you haven't seen it yet, then go watch it. It's amazing. It's great. You won't be disappointed. I love it. And this is like one of my childhood shows. This is like SpongeBob and my number 1. One of those shows that I can just remember watching when I was like 6, 7, 8 years old, something like that, and just enjoying it. And just for like the story and the characters, because when you're a little kid, that's all you focus on is the animate. Well, I didn't say animation. I said story and characters, but that's all you focus on is basically the animation. Or at least I did. That's the only reason why I liked Caillou up until the age of 6. Because the animation was good. And it still is. I'm not lying. So enough about Caillou. This show's terrible. But Invader Zim is freaking great. It's about a green alien named Zim. He goes to Earth and tries figure plans to destroy the world, something like that. And then no one seems to notice, except for Dib and his sister, Gaz. But Gaz, she doesn't really care, she's just pretty laid back. But Gaz, she's pretty cool. But Dib, when you really think about it, he's the main hero of the show. I mean, Zim and Gur are technically bad guys. I said that on my top 5 favorite cartoons list. But yeah, Invader Zim, amazing. And my number 1 favorite Nickelodeon show of all time is Avatar: The Last Airbender. The reason I did not put this on my top 5 favorite cartoons list is honestly just this one reason. I thought it was considered an anime, and I think I said this on my top 5 list. Like, I won't be putting anime or superhero shows, because let's be honest, the superhero shows in Dragon Ball Z, they'd be at number 1, but Avatar: The Last Airbender is amazing. The stories are great. The characters are great. All the characters are lovable. And the animation's fantastic. It's amazing. I absolutely love this show. It's so great, dude. It's amazing. You have to watch it. It's like the Nostalgia Critic said. The show wasn't just a smart TV show. It was an experience. And these characters are great. I love the stories. I love Aang. I love Toph. I love Katara. I love Zuko. I love Sokka. I love Momo. I love Appa. I love Iroh. I love Azula. I love Zuki. I love Ozai. Yes, I even do love the villains. I love King Boomy. I love this show, man. The show is amazing. And honestly, this Gravity Falls this and Gravity Falls and Steven Universe. Yeah, Steven Universe has moved to my #1 favorite Cartoon Network show, or my favorite cartoons of all time. I absolutely love the show. It's amazing. Basically, the story is Fire Nation takes over. There's 4 elements: earth, water, fire, and air. And Fire Nation takes over, and then the Avatar was the only one who could stop them. But the Avatar was gone for over 100 years, and now basically the main story is Aang has to learn these 4 elements so he can beat the Fire Nation. But that's not just it. There's like a lot of side stories and stuff like that. Like, it's really fun though. Like, there's a lot of episodes revolving around Katara or Zuko or Sokka. It's amazing. Or Toph. I love it. It's amazing. It's a great show. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Alright. I'm going to do a quick they don't have to be quick. I'm going to do some honorable mentions real quick. So I'm going to give a couple honorable mentions. These honorable mentions are Loud House. I love the Loud House. I love the show a lot. It's a really fun show. It's a great show. And it's really cool. It's a really fun show. I love the characters. It's great. Just couldn't make my top 3 list, but yeah, but it's still amazing. I love Lincoln. I love the characters. But Loud House, Rocko's Modern Life. To tell you the truth, I haven't seen much of Rocko's Modern Life. But the thing, I've seen like 3 or 4 episodes, something like that, and it was pretty funny. The characters were enjoyable. I like the animation. Rugrats, I like the show still. It's amazing. Pretty funny show. It's a good show. And what was that other one? Fairly Odd Parents. This isn't really an honorable mention, just sum up of, he's like, well, why isn't this show on this list? This is like one of Nick's most popular shows. To tell you the truth, this show I liked it when I was like much younger, but now it's just not my cup of tea. What was that? Tea. Danny Phantom. This show is amazing, but I haven't seen like much of it since I was like real little. And let me think of another one. Hey Arnold. That show's amazing too. So Nickelodeon's pretty good. They have a lot of bad shows. I'm not gonna do like a top 10 or a top 3 worst Nickelodeon shows list. If I do, it's probably gonna be 8 years in the future, something like that. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and good night, everybody.